All right, guys. So it's a new month, and the Render Foundation or the Render Network is also hosting another render competition. Now, I did this last year. They had a quick one at the end of the year, and I won actually twice. It was pretty cool. So basically, you render your render, and you have to put it on the Render Network so it can use the rendering cloud, and that basically enters you. Here's all the details. So enter the Render Royale 2025 for a chance to win cash prizes. This month's theme is urban utopias. So we click down here. Here is the overall view. Basically, Render Royale is a Render Network Foundation monthly contest celebrating the best in 3D renders. Whether you're an emerging artist or a seasoned pro, this is your chance to showcase your creativity, win prizes, and get featured. Winners will receive a cash prize, get render credits, and have their work showcased in predominant industry events. It is true, I did win like $700 total. Like I won like for second place or something. But it is true, and it is USDC, so it basically comes through over the blockchain, and like it came into my smart wallet, and then from there I transferred it to my bank account. All legit, right? So you can apply here render credits, request render credits. So if you don't have any render credits, you can request some, and then they'll see if you approve, and then they'll approve you, and then maybe you can use some free credit. Render Royale is a global competition rewarding creators who use the Render Network. So if we scroll down here, here are the prizes. First, 1,000. Oof, when I did it, it was 700 for first place. Now it's 1,000. That's great. 1,000 USDC. 500 for second place, and then 250 for third place. Frequently asked questions: who can participate in this competition? Anyone. New users to the Render Network can create an account and participate in the competition. All users must render their submission with an associated render job to be considered for the prizes. So you basically have to, whatever you do, your render has to be rendered out on the network. It's very easy. Matter of fact, I have a video. I think I just released it. This video right here. If you watch these two, I basically make the scene and then I send it over to the Render Network. Right here, Render Network Workflow in Blender Octane Part 2. I'll show you the whole deal on how to set it up. It's extremely easy. Is there an entry fee? No. Submissions are free, and participants receive a free render credit to use the Render Network to submit their final art. Very generous. How do I submit my work? Submitting the form for each monthly theme. And then, can I collaborate with others on my submission? Yes, but in your submission, you must note any collaborators that give at least 1 hour of work to your submission. You should always, anyways, especially if you're working on it joint, you should give credit, right? How will my work be judged? Judges for the prizes will be announced in coming weeks. So that's a real quick breakdown of it. It's not that hard. Submit your work here below, enter your work. Let's see what happens right now. I don't have any work to enter, but here's the submission form that you will see. Submit your entry form. Make sure your scene was rendered on the Render Network, and you have the deadline is by the 25th of June. Winners will be announced monthly. Top entries receive cash prizes and exposure. Free render credits available for eligible users. Okay, like I don't qualify because I'm beta testing this thing, so I have I'm not even gonna try to ask because that's not even fair, right? By entering the Royale, you give us permission to repost, share your entries on our socials, and we will be sure to give credit to all the artists. Okay, so if you feel like you don't want that, then don't participate. If you have any issues with submissions, please notify Sunny. And then here we go. That is my account that I will be using. That is the name. And then please upload your entry. Supports images and videos, max up to 1 gig. Okay, so keep that in mind. If your file is larger, please submit a preview image and send a Dropbox or a Google Direct Drive link in the next field. So there it is. If you got something that's over a gig, you can send them a Dropbox link. Title of your art, description, maximum 300 characters, what render engine you use. Now, it's not just available for Octane. You got Redshift, Octane, and Cycles. Yes, Cycles is now available on the Render Network. You can put your Cycles render and throw it on the network. 3D softwares, you can use Blender, Blender, C4D, Houdini, and other. So there you go. Email, and then your ID, and then job. This job was under the title of name. This is basically questions here. Your wallet, your digital wallet. So just in case you win, they can send that money to you. Twitter handle. Then this is your socials. Drop your socials in there if you got those, and then go ahead and hit next, and then submit your form. Of course, I'm not ready to do that, so I'm not going to submit. But that is basically it. My thing was, I wanted to know, like, am I able to submit multiple renders? I didn't see anything about that, right? I'm just gonna use this as a daily for this month, like, and just kind of crack off a bunch of renders and just have fun, right? There it is, guys. So I'm already pure revving my idea, which I'm probably gonna just crack off a whole bunch of like. I'm using this as a prompt for me to do some daily renders. So, because I like doing that. You know, I'm not really a fan of the whole Utopia genre theme, but I'm going to find my niche inside of that theme that I kind of like. So I'm vibing with some nature stuff, and I'm vibing with some, what do they call it? Brutality art, you know, brutalism architecture. Like, I'm kind of playing with that, so we'll see. Just want to put this out there for you guys. And yeah, members in my Blender Arcade community, we're going to be using this as our monthly theme for renders. So if they make a render, you might as well just throw it in the network and see what you can win some money on that. So hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to participate in this, or if you got some really cool ideas. So peace.